Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of CityState. We're struggling with public approval. Oh, I think our first skyscraper is up and running over here, is coming up. We're struggling a little bit with finances, but I think we're starting to get things in the right direction. What's going on over here? Private schooling. Should we regulate private educational institutions? Private schools are free to operate for all levels without any limitations. Allowed to operate for secondary and post-secondary levels only within a given pedagogical framework. No idea what that means. Allowed to operate for post-secondary courses only as subject to national curriculum. All schools and universities are only run fully controlled state. No, I think it should be probably allowed in that kind of level. Ooh. Private schools are free to operate for all levels without any limitations. Let's do that. Let's allow that because we can use the money. Ooh. Now we've got lots more lower income people. There we go, our stock index is shooting up. What I'll do is I will clear some of these. I'm gonna grab one or two of the, maybe just one of these parks over there, and I will probably plop in a few more medium density areas right there. This area is looking pretty good. But it's getting pretty busy, to say the least. Are we again running out of money? No. Our cash flow is better now. What do these plots cost to build? 10, 15? Wow, their monthly utilities is crazy. Low density is where it's at. The monthly utilities on the low density plots is nothing. Okay, well let's clear that one. We'll plop a low density plot in there. We'll do two or three more low density plots right there. But yeah, this is getting pretty busy. There's a fair bit of traffic going on over here. We're making a fair bit of money now. I see. So the low density plots is really the issue. Okay, what's going on with trade? So we're consuming a fair bit of oil. Yeah, gold is really helping us out a fair bit. Okay, so I think it's about time we probably prospect for another piece of gold. And find one, please. Excellent. Allow that exploitation. What I'm going to do is let's clear it like that, and we'll run a bit of road in that direction through there. Okay, I'm hoping that is going to prop up our gold production quite a lot. More gold, guys. Not? Are you not getting more gold? I don't quite understand. How's our food going? Oh, so this is our demand for middle. Food is still okay, but it might be getting towards a shortage. Got a bit of stuff going on, so maybe let's spend a little bit more on stuff. But yeah, I want a healthy surplus before we get too crazy. Do we still have bonds outstanding? Should we buy some back? Our credit rating is again brilliant, so that's maybe okay. So we're running a bit of a better surplus now, so maybe we'll do, got 3 here, so maybe a little something to there. So let's get rid of about that one, and then what we'll do is we'll run a bit of a road. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. Like so. And in this case, I'm actually gonna run it up here and probably around there to provide access to these, so we can maybe exploit a little bit more over there. So give me some more of this fertile land. Let's cultivate these areas a little bit. Gonna grab all of that out of there, and this is all gonna become kind of cultivatable. Around there, yeah. Nice. People will have some work and so on. Okay, let's run this road down here a little bit more. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna pop in some more low density slots there with a nice small park in the middle. Okay, what I'm kind of thinking is how so quality of life is fair. People should be, public approval is low. I don't quite understand why necessarily, because things are not going too badly. There's another issue for us to discuss. Foreign investment. Should the government limit foreign investment? Our borders are fully open to foreign capital and foreign ownership. Limit foreign ownership of companies, allow investments. Ban foreign ownership of land and companies, allow investments. Ban foreign ownership of land and companies and all foreign investments. So I don't necessarily want us to do that. How much money? What? Why? Ban foreign ownership of land. So is it a cost? Is it gonna... And allow investments, limit foreign ownerships. So is that going to improve things or not? Policies. Is policies doing something? Legislation is actually allowing that, so that's fine. Let's ban foreign ownership of land and companies, but we allow investment. So we've got more lower income people around now. So what I think is let's up this value a little bit to something that makes sense. I think we've gotten rid of all of the informal settlements over here. And what I'm thinking of doing is exploiting a little bit further over here. So let's prospect over there. Achievement unlocked, Emirate. That's an interesting one. We'll keep an eye out for what that means. Get that. Demand for upper. Also not quite clear on what all of this means. That gold is still much lower than I would have expected it to be. Is there some more places we can prospect for gold though? Over there is some pretty good spots. What is this? 37%. Be costly. We might rather just run it through over there and get some of these mines up and running. Or at the very least, let's prospect this one. Get a little bit more oil going on. That's our oil fields. Okay, now let's build some more roads. Oops, need to get rid of that piece first. Okay, shall we do more low density? Well, let's start off with a bit of medium density over here. Like so. We'll pop in a nice little park at the back there. Yeah. We'll do a little bit more medium density up to about there. And then I'm kind of thinking maybe we pop in two more smaller parks. Say something like this. One there and one there. And then what we'll do is we'll do low density. These areas are pretty busy, so maybe what we do is we upgrade these roads a little. Around here. Let's see about upgrading that a tad. and maybe all the way to there. Yeah, you should sort that out a little. Wow, look at this. Rich people. Okay, shall we up our spending on those things a little? All of this is still building. Yeah, this is quite busy. I don't necessarily think we can improve that too much. Do we do a bit more somewhere else? How are we doing with this? Yeah, we're still more than enough of food stuff. We're getting pretty good on the oil. The gold revenue has not increased at all. Let's see. Let's prospect over here. Allow that exploitation. So what I'll do is I will and do that, and we'll run this small road up here like so. So hopefully with that gold mine over there, this should have gone up a little bit. 30 only. It feels a little bit low to me. But yeah, the city is getting pretty busy on this side, and we probably need to move a little bit higher density into this area if we want to. Alternatively, it all has to stay pretty low. Okay, let's get some of these bonds back. Okay, so our credit rating should be much better now. Okay, there's an issue here. Finance regulation. To what extent should financial products be regulated? No regulation. Banks and individuals are free to buy and sell any kind of financial product at their own risk. I think that's okay. Banks have to be certified by the government to operate as much as products as they sell. Risky financial products are not allowed. All financial transactions have to be approved by government. Banks are state-owned. Individuals and corporates can only borrow money from the government. I think no regulation. Let's try that. Does the rest actually give us any money? I don't think so. So let's just get no regulation. Get much more higher income people around. Demographics provide insights about social and economic aspects. Button next to the what? This is us, a capitalist democracy. This one. Let's have a look. Let's pause it. Let's have a quick look. So public approval is 59%. Freedom index is 71. Civil rights is 30. Fertility rate is 3. Population growth is 21%. GDP growth is 3 to 4%. That is pretty good. 3.5% GDP growth. Informal settlers 0. Homelessness 0. Income inequality is 50. Unemployment is 0. Low income 91%. 17,000. So we need to improve this a little bit. Gun owners. Oh my goodness. Legislation effect, tax effect, education effect, middle income, and then high income. Okay, so well-being, obesity 0%, smoking rate 77. That's crazy. 77% smoking. Drug addicts, no. Alcoholism, nothing. Suicide rate is 0. Culture, PhD in philosophy, 0. Social justice, hipsters, gun owners. Dog and stroller, beautiful women. Lifestyle, beautiful women. Corruption rate is 0. SimCity 4 players. City Skyline players. That's crazy. Funny. Funny stuff. Funny stuff. So, I'm worried about that smoking rate. Can we do something about that? So if I switch this on and I go to legislation, if I go to health, can I update this one? So I've chosen it. I cannot update that at all. It feels weird. Immigration I've banned because we're growing heavily as it is. Okay. What I want to do is let's upgrade this piece of road through here. Okay, and as soon as we can, what we'll do is we'll split it off into. So what is this? This is actually, we're gonna actually have to run a small road in here. Okay, can we prospect any gold around here? No, but let's get rid of this. I'm not gonna run gold in here. Oops, I didn't actually need to get rid of all of that. Let's run this road down on this side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we'll probably need to run this road in through here too. No, actually 1, 2, 3, and yeah, it's gonna be a little bit tight. So let's do a little something like that as a starting point. Alright, okay, so now if we do some more low density in here, that area can grow a little bit, and then I'm thinking a little bit higher density in this area. Okay, something like that. Then we'll pop into these nice parks, right? 150, 150, 100. We'll pop into these nice parks over there. Okay, so we're growing the city on that side a little bit. It's going to be a little bit tough for traffic to get through here. I'm thinking we should have taxed a lot more on those guys. Shall I add another gold mine to the mix? What's going on over here? Gold, pretty good. Oil, ooh, we need some more farmland. So let's make sure to add more farmland. I think this entire area is where we're actually going to head off with the farming. So let's clear some of that, and we'll run in some more farms this way. More fertile land, please. That's a bit of a start. Let's run it a little like that, and what we'll do is so let's see. So if it's 1, 2, okay, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, well, let's run it down there. Okay, and let's clear that piece. This should all be okay, and we'll put some more cultivatable land over here. Oops, we'll need to clear that, and that. Okay, give me some more roads right here and there, so that gets a little bit closer to some of these. Get rid of this one and give me the small one in here again, and let's exploit some more of this. So let's prospect that one. Let's exploit that. Okay, we'll get that one up and running. Okay, there we go. So we've added a few more over there. That's pretty good. Hopefully that's going to push up the cash reserves a little bit more. That area is growing pretty nicely over there. The wealthy living there, it seems. Okay, there's an issue to be discussed. Okay, taxi cabs regulation. Should we control the quantity and the quality of taxi cabs in our state? I think so. Standard taxi cab license, limited number of licenses to be allocated on the basis of an auctioning system. All taxi cabs are operated and controlled by the state-owned company. I think that is what we're going to do. That's going to give us a little bit more money. I think that's a good thing. Taxis, I don't know, sometimes get some pretty bad ones. Achievement unlocked. Chaos. Public approval rating is low. Conditions must be improved. So why? What is the issue? Oh, 26%? How on earth can we do that? Okay, well, let's drop the tax bill a little bit on some of our most problematic people. That's not going to be very pretty though. But that should get our public approval up. Man, I'm sure it should. Do we have... Oh, there's some informal settlements over here. Low-cost housing is started. Well, I've dropped the taxes, so you should be able to sort things out. I'm wondering if what we need to do is put in a few more low-density plots. Maybe that is the case. Maybe we need some more low density plots. Give me a little bit of a park over here. And then some more low density plots. And what we'll do is we'll wrap this road around. We're running out of money. Well, not running out of money, but our budget isn't not looking too good at the moment. I don't understand how the public approval rating can drop so quickly. Wow, they're all low income. Probably going to need another mine to sort things out. Okay, let's see about getting another gold mine up and running. Okay. And maybe another one. There we go. Hopefully that that boosts us a little bit. So stability is 100%. Our public approval rating is going up. The suicide rate has gone up. What the hell? Gun owners is dropping down a little bit. Suicide rate is going up. Smoking rate has gone up. What? What am I supposed to do about that? Shall we add a little bit more spending on some of this? Wow, that's pricey. Especially if we're not taxing everybody. Taxes can't be too high. You've got a 1% tax. The world country. Interesting. Let's grab another gold mine. And another. Come on. Allow that exploitation, please. And over there. Come on. It's pricey. Excellent. Okay, now bring in a road. I can't build there. We need to take this one out. So we'll pop that up there. There we go. Now, can we exploit this? Yes, let's do that. Since we've already got the mines up and running over here, found iron, let's allow the exploitation of that. Okay, now we're making a bit more money again. informal settlements have appeared everywhere. I don't know how the hell they get to do that. Out of the blue. What is our population growth is reduced though. Our fertility rate has dropped as well. Yeah, so since it was lower income, we clearly have some issues with that. Still have just about enough food. Gold is doing well. Iron production. Actually using a lot of the iron though. And our oil consumption is pretty big too. Okay, let's upgrade this piece of road through here. And then this section through there. Some buildings are being abandoned. Make sure the land value is high enough. Where can I see abandoned buildings? Okay, let's see. What is this? Should literature and arts be supported by the government? Tax incentives for cultural related businesses. Wow, government subsidies for museums. Everyone that is engaged in full-time activity should be. So I want to do that, but geez, can hardly afford doing that. Let's tax incentives for cultural related businesses. Let's improve our culture a little bit. Higher income. That's exactly what I want to do. We need to do this kind of thing. Quality of life is excellent. Approval rating is going up. However, we've got a hell of a lot of informal settlements over here. So if I go to the budget and if we drop some of this a bit. Okay, and we up that by 1. That should be able to cover this. Yeah, now we're okay. It's an interesting thing. We are it's a big balancing act all the time. It's an interesting way of doing it. I kind of like the democracy game a little bit better because you can clearly make changes to all of these things all the time to balance it. Here you have to kind of wait for something to happen. Some buildings are being abandoned. I don't know where though. What's my land value like? So the land value in this area. Oh, that's okay. It seems pretty good, to be honest. Maybe just over here it's a little bit tight. Yeah, this area over here might require a little bit better, a few more land value improvements. So let's just pop in like 1 or 2 of these and see if that's gonna help our land value in this area a bit more. Oh, how's this doing? Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. We're making some money now. Got a decent surplus. Whoa, look at this. That's crazy. Let's clear one of those and we'll pop in a nice park over there. Get rid of that. Wow. Do I need a lot more lower density areas? Maybe that's what I need. Okay, so let's see if we're gonna run one. Let's say 1, 2, 3. So we're running down here. Okay, so over here, let's immediately run some more of this. And give me some nice parks in here. Okay, and we'll plop in a few more slots right there. What we'll do over here is we'll do some really nice parks, some of these. Oh, can we don't have anywhere close to enough with some of these, right? Or can we do that one? What is this one? And out of that one. And give me some more roads. And I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna go straight over the top of that little pond. So we tie that in together over there. So that's some more low density popping in there. And now all of a sudden we're losing tons of cash. Some cities are building informal. Wow, that's a lot. So what am I getting from this? How many mines do I need to build to sort out that? But that is a big issue. Okay, let's see. Quickly, let's go and look at the exploitation of some more mines over here. So let's prospect over here. And drill another one. Okay, so I've added a few more. We're not quite out of the woodwork yet. Oh no, we are. Perfect. So now we are finally showing a bit of a profit again. What's happening with this? Oh, we're not making enough food anymore, so let's get some more cultivatable land. Through there, let's do that. Let's get a little bit more. Hopefully that'll make us some more food. There's another issue for us to discuss. Whoa, stability is down. National security surveillance. For national security purposes, should the government conduct surveillance programs? Flag and survey suspected religious radicals, sex offenders, gangsters, and formal criminals. Allow a special agency to spy on instant messaging systems, phone calls, emails, and internet activities of suspicious individuals. Tracking of all citizens' internet activities and communications. Nobody's going to cost a hell of a lot of money to do that. Let's just do something like this. Flag and survey suspected. A liberal oligarchy. Chaotica is now a liberal oligarchy. Interesting. Interesting. I might be Putin. Don't know. Okay, well, these informal settlements are going crazy over here. I need to sort that out. But guys, we will continue in the next episode. Tell me what you think of this game. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about this game. There are elements of it that I really like, and then there's elements that I think, yeah, could be much better, and so on and so on. But yeah, so tell me what you think about this, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.